Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing amazing. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Carolina Fonseca Jimenez. Our website is on www.lupita'inspires.com. We focus on doing children's books that promote love, unity, and peace. And of course, we do dream interpretations because we know that our subconscious is speaking to us while we're sleeping. So it's a better way to connect with ourselves just in general. All right, so today we're going to do a different video. I've asked you last week to send me a few of your dreams, and a few of you have sent them. So today we're going to interpret 2 of those dreams on the channel. All right, let's get started. The first person that has sent us a dream will change her name to protect her identity. Let's say her name is Sarah. Okay, Sarah, so you sent us your dream, and in this, you gave us 2 parts actually. The first part of your dream, you talk about several buildings falling, collapsing because they're on fire, okay? And that's all that you say on the first one. So before I completely analyze it, I want to say this. If you will, later, either on WhatsApp or Messenger or the website, just tell me what kind of buildings they were, and also what you associate with those buildings, because what you associate those buildings with will give us a better interpretation of the dream, okay? But we'll talk about it in general so that we can at least start the interpretation. All right, Sarah, so when you see these buildings on fire and they're collapsing, it's very easy for us to kind of look at that and almost think that it's a heavy kind of energy, but it isn't, okay? In the dream, when you see that these buildings are on fire and that they're coming down, when you look at it, you can also reflect it onto your waking life. What is it that's going on in your life that sometimes you look at and you're like, this is falling apart? You know, either something going on internally or something going on around you with either family or friends. What situation in your life do you feel that is just collapsing, that is just coming to the ground, right? Think about what situation that is, because even though we can look at that with heavy energy, remember that whenever something comes down, whenever something old is teared down, it gives an opportunity for something new and wonderful to grow in its place, okay? So look at it like that. Look at it with eyes of positivity. Know that in your dream, it's telling you, yes, out with the old, in with the new. That's what it's telling you, okay? And it's actually great because we're starting the new year, so it's a great opportunity for you to get rid of those, maybe those old thoughts, the old ways of doing things. Let the building fall to the ground. Let it fall to the ground so that you can rebuild and you can be a better you, okay? That's what I get, and that's what I feel from that dream. The second dream you gave us, Sarah, this one you're talking about being in the, I guess in the university, right? You're in the university, but you're confused because you're like, I'm not in the university and I'm not taking classes. But in the dream, you're in the university, you're taking classes, and you're even sitting in for an exam. And you tell us that when you're sitting in for the exam that you forget everything, you don't know why you're there, and you fail the exam, okay? So again, let's reflect this with our waking life. What is going on in your life right now where you're feeling unprepared, like you don't have enough information, or maybe even insecure about something? Because whenever we go to the university, why are we going there? We're going there to get more knowledge, to advance our career, to just get more information, right? That's why we go to the university. So when you see yourself there in the dream, reflect it to your waking life. Why am I feeling like I'm not getting enough information on something? Why am I feeling like I'm failing at something? What is going on in your daily life where you feel like you are not doing the best that you can do, okay? And this dream actually, sorry, this wind is messing up my hair. Okay, this dream actually is really great too, Sarah, because it's allowing you to look inside you and to really see, okay, what am I insecure about? What do I need more information on? What can I do to help myself better advance in life, with my career, with life in general? Because when you're taking the exam in your dream, I also think of it as just life in general, this whole, because life can kind of feel like that. It can kind of feel like an exam, like I'm gonna try here and oh, I don't do so well. I'm gonna try again and oh, I did a better job, right? It's like the exam of life, okay? So just reflect it and think about that. What is it that you can be doing better? What is it that you need more information on to pass that exam, to feel better about yourself, okay? And if you want, we can talk about this over WhatsApp to get to the bottom of it and to see what that is exactly, okay? So thank you for sending in your dream, Sarah. I really appreciate it. Also, if you want to send more details on it, feel free to, so that way we can be more specific on the dream interpretation. And remember that I can help you so that you can understand your own dream language, okay? All right, the second dream that was sent to us was by a gentleman named James. We'll give him the name James. And I'll be honest with you guys, when I first read this dream, it took me by surprise and it kind of scared me a little bit, but it also has a wonderful message at the end, so just stay tuned for the end of it. Okay. All right, James, so you explain in this description that you are dreaming, but you're watching yourself dreaming in your dream. And you're literally looking at yourself while you're sleeping. You don't know what you're dreaming, but you see yourself sleeping and you see your wife next to you, okay? You get up in your dream thinking that you're awake. You walk into the bathroom and you start to get ready. And then you look at the mirror. And when you're looking at the mirror, your body is normal, everything is normal, but then you look at your face. And there is this shadow, this darkness over your face. And you freak out. You're like, what the heck is this darkness on my face? And then James describes that he's trying to take this mask off and trying to just like detach it from himself, but he can't detach it. And he's freaking out. So he's like, he starts to scream in the dream. He starts to scream because he's physically trying to remove this and it won't come off. So then I guess, James, you freak out enough that you run back to the bed by your wife and you wake her up. You're like, Joanna, like wake up. We'll pretend that's her name. Joanna, wake up, wake up. And she wakes up and she's like, what is it, James? And James is like, you have to get this mask off my face. You have to get it off my face. And she's like, I don't see a mask. Like, I don't see anything. But James is freaking out. And James is like screaming his head off. So Joanna doesn't know anything else to do but to hold him. So she holds him and hugs him. And guess what? In the dream, James's mask just like came off. The dark mask that he had just came off. And that dream got me a little bit emotional because it's like, I know James enough to know what this means, you know, and I think it's actually a beautiful meaning. So, okay, let's get started with the interpretation of it. James, when you see yourself in the mirror and you see your reflection in a dream, it's literally just that. What I see myself as, what I think of myself is reflecting at me, right? And in the dream, your body, everything looks normal, but your face has that shadow on it, right? Has some darkness on there. And whenever I read this, it immediately felt to me that it was some kind of negative energy that you're carrying, some kind of guilt that you're carrying, and that because you cannot take it off, you feel like it's like you can't escape it, okay? So I would ask you to think about what is that guilt? You know, what is that heavy energy that you're carrying around that you can't get rid of? And why can't you forgive yourself for it? You know, because in the dream, that's what it's telling me. It's telling me that there's something within you that for some reason you can't forgive yourself for. So you're having trouble getting it off, right? But then the beautiful message is here is that, you know, you're screaming and you're asking for help and you get help. And guess who helps you? It's your loving wife. She doesn't even see the darkness on your face. So that to me tells me that even though you think all these negative things about yourself, she sees you with loving eyes. You know, she loves you regardless. And I think that that's just beautiful. And the fact that she hugs you and then the mask just goes away, that is an incredible message that she's going to be there with you. She's going to support you regardless of what you think of yourself or the guilt that you're holding on to. And also if there's something that you feel that you need to be forgiven for or whatever, the dream is telling you she is going to forgive you. She is going to be there for you. Okay, so James, it's a beautiful dream. I know it's a little scary and I know it startled you because of the way you describe it, but it's a beautiful dream. And I just encourage you to look within and to forgive yourself, whatever the heck it is. The dream's letting you know what, that's enough. Like, we're tired of this. We're tired of holding on to this. Why can I not look at myself and just see my own reflection? Why do I have to see this shadow, this negative energy? And the loving energy of your wife and her embrace is letting you know that you need to forgive. You need to forgive yourself. And it's possible because what happens at the end of the dream, the mask comes off, right? So it's a very healing dream. It's beautiful. So, okay, those are the two dreams that we were sharing with you today from Sarah and from James. Thank you both for sending them. If you want to add more details to those dreams, send them to me because the more details, the better. When you're dreaming, if you can tell me the color that the sky was, if you're in the ocean, if you're in the water, tell me how the water was rippling? Was it very quickly? Was it smooth? All of that is incredibly important. Also, what are you feeling in the moment? What are you feeling, Sarah, when the buildings are coming down? Do you feel a sense of fear or a sense of liberation? You know, that will tell us tremendous amounts about the dream and what it is that you're going through. And like I said, guys, remember, your dream is a reflection of your daily life and vice versa. These two things are part of you. And if you ignore one, then you're not going to be able to understand yourself. You're not going to be able to connect with yourself. Remember that your dreams allow you to literally have a conversation with your subconscious, to know what the heck is really going on in there, okay? So, okay, guys, feel free to continue to send me your dreams. I will interpret them, and more importantly, though, I want you to understand your own dream language, because different symbols can mean different things to different people. But you can learn yours just like I've learned mine. It just takes a little practice, and excuse me with this. You know what? It's totally fine. You guys will not judge me because it's totally fine. All right, guys. So that is all that I have for you today. But anyways, I hope that this week is full of nothing but love, unity, and peace for you. And I will talk to you soon. Okay? Bye. See you later.